Hello there, and welcome to Urinetown. Not the place, of course, the musical. Urinetown, the place is, well, it's a place you hear people referring to a lot through the show.
You hear the news? They carted old so-and-so off to Urinetown the other day.
Is that so? What'd he do?
Oh, such and such, I hear.
Well, what do you know? Old so-and-so.
It's kind of a mythical place, you understand? A bad place. A place you won't see until Act 2. And then, well, let's just say it's filled with symbolism and things like that. But Urinetown the musical, well, here we are. Welcome. It takes place in a town like any town that you might find in a musical. This year's the first setting for the show. As the sign says, it's a public amenity, meaning public toilet. These people have been waiting for hours to get in. It's the only amenity they can afford to get into.
Say, Officer Lockstock, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that, little Sally?
You know, the water shortage. The hard times, the drought. A shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A premise so absurd.
Whoa there, little Sally. Not all at once. They'll hear more about the water shortage in the next scene.
I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition, huh?
Everything in its time, little Sally. You're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
How about bad subject matter?
Well...
Or a bad title, even. That could kill a show pretty good.
Well, little Sally, suffice it to say that in Urinetown, the musical, everyone has to use public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. That is the central conceit of the show. Better hope your pennies add up to the fee. We can't have you peeing for free. If you do, we'll catch you. We never fail, and we never bother with jail. Later on, you'll learn that these public bathrooms are controlled by a private company. They keep admission high, generally, so if you're down on your luck, you won't need bail. You have to come to a place like this, one of the poorest, filthiest urinals in town.
And you can't just go in the bushes either. There's laws against it.
That's right, little Sally. Harsh laws, too. That's why little Sally here's gotta get pennies. Isn't that so, little Sally?
I'm very close, officer. Only a few pennies away.
Aren't we all, little Sally? Aren't we all?
Excuse me, sir, but can you tell me the way to the private company that controls these here public bathrooms?
You mean you're in good company?
That's the one.
You'll meet the guy who runs Urine Good Company later. That there is his daughter.
It's quite a ways from here, ma'am. This here's the bad part of town.
So it is.
But if you squint, you can just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
The gleaming tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Dear, I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Bye.
Anytime.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show. And welcome to Urinetown, the musical!
You are humble audience. You have come to see what it's like when people can't be free. First act lasts an hour. Don't assume you're fine. Best go now. There often is a line. This is your town. One restroom here in your town. It's unisex in your town. All by design.
It's the oldest story. Masses are oppressed. Faces closed and bladders all distressed. Rich folks get the good life. Poor folks get the woe. In the end, it's nothing you don't know.
You're at your town. Your ticket should say you're in town.
folks, you know the drill. Form a line and have your money ready. We'll not be repeating yesterday's fiasco. And that means you, Old Man Strong.
496, 497, just a few more. Penny for a piece, sir? Please, sir, spare a penny for a morning pee, sir?
What's that?
Or a nickel, or a
Out
dime?
of my way, child. I'm peeing on my own to attend to.
I haven't got it.
Then go get it.
Come on, Penny, I'm good for it.
That's what you said last week, and I still haven't seen Penny 1. And it's Ms. Pennywise to you.
Bobby, reason with the woman. I'm a little short.
No shorter than yesterday, unless I've grown.
He's my pa, Miss Pennywise. Can't he come in for free just this once?
Miss Pennywise, we've all had to make special arrangements with people over the years. Why not let this one be ours?
And I.
Quiet back there. No one's getting anywhere for free. Don't you think I have bills of my own to pay? Don't you think I have taxes and tariffs and payoffs to meet too? Well, I do. And I don't pay them with promises, see? I pay them with cash. Cold, hard cash. Get your head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. No one gets in for free. Every morning y'all come here, and every morning some of you got reasons why you ain't gonna pay. And I'm here to tell you, you is gonna pay.
But Miss Pennywise...
No buts, Bobby.
In the name of God, Penny, what difference could it make?
What difference? Times are hard, our cash is tight, you've got no right, I've heard it all before. Justice once is once too much, cause once they've once, they'll wanna once more. I run the only toilet in this part of town, you see. So if you've gotta go, you've got to go through me. It's a privilege to pee. Water's worth its weight in gold these days. No more bathrooms like in olden days. You come here and pay a fee for the privilege to pee. 20 years we've had the drought, and our reservoirs have all dried up. I take my baths now in a coffee cup. I boil what's left of it for tea, and it's a privilege to pee. The politicians in their wisdom song that there should be the politicians tax the toilets and made illegal public urination and defecation. So come and give your coins to me. Write your name here in the record book. The authorities will want to look if you've been regular with me, if you pay the proper fee for the privilege to pee.
It's a privilege to pee. But Miss Pennywise...
I say no buts, Bobby. You're a sweet-looking boy, and I likes to keep you around. But this man ain't coming in without paying. Not this time.
I can't wait much longer, Bobby. There's no telling what I might do.
You think you've got some kind of right.
Kind of right, kind of right.
You think you'll come in here and go for free.
Go free.
The only thing you'll get is no for free. I'm a business gal, you see. I sell the privilege to be. The good Lord made us so we piss each day until we pass away. The good Lord made sure that what goes in men would soon come out again. So you're no different than from lowly me.
Lowly me, lowly me, lowly me, lowly me.
But Miss Pennywise!
Enough, Bobby.
And I think I'll charge you twice.
No
or
need to
better
jeopardize
yet,
your position.
have you arrested.
I'm through with this, you see.
Since you prefer the law gets tested.
Scraping cash 3 times a day.
And you're in town,
Crazy
you
with the
see.
nitrates half the time.
Why, it's dumb to fight with me.
It's no way to live, I tells ya. No way to live.
For the privilege to pee.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pa! Pa! What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
More than that, boy.
A whole lot more than that.
Looky there.
It's old man Strong. He ain't waiting.
He's peeing right there on the pavement, he is.
If he's going, then I'm going.
Oh, no, you're not.
All right, then. Make way.
Make way, damn you. Make way.
That's better.
So if it ain't Old Man Strong.
The same?
Is this your doing, Strong?
It is.
Seize him. You've done a terrible thing here today, Strong.
I did what I thought was necessary.
Grab 'em up, Bobby. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Breaking the Public Health Act is an exiling offense, Strong.
White exiling.
What if it is? I feel better now, and that's all I cares about.
Oh, Pa.
Always knew we'd get you in the end, Joseph Strong. Take him away.
Bobby!
Pa!
Don't forget me, Bobby!
I won't, Pa!
And tell your mother. Tell your mother that I love her.
I will, Pa! I will!
Remember me, boys. Oh, God! What have I done? Remember me.
All right. Who's ready to pay?
It's my last few dollars, but I'll pay.
Me too.
Me too.
We'll all pay, Bobby Strong. Always and forever. Just so long as you keep letting us pay.
Oh, Pa, what's to become of you?
Back to work then, Bobby. The morning rush is on.
Where's my dough? Isn't that what we're all asking ourselves, Senator? Where's my dough? From the cop walking his beat to the little baby asleep in his mother's arms, we're all asking the same question. Where's my dough? And by dough, of course, I mean money.
I made my speech. Where's my dough?
Oh, there'll be plenty of dough for everyone, Senator, once the new fee hikes breeze through the legislature.
I was hoping to wait for the vote on my latest fact-finding mission to Rio. Wouldn't want to be around once the new fee hikes breeze through.
You think I've gone too far this time, don't you, Fip?
It's a powder keg out there, Cladwell. This time I think it's going to blow.
Daddy?
What?
Oh, darling, I thought you'd never get here.
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. I left just as soon as my exams were finished.
How is everything, dear?
Fine, Daddy. Just fine. It feels good to be done with school. Finally.
You see there, Mr. McQueen, beautiful, big-hearted, and now with a head filled with the best stuff money can buy.
Well, if the stuff in her head's nearly as big as the stuff in her heart, I'm sure she'll be running this company in no time.
That'll be all, Mr. McQueen.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'll be Hope Cladwell, and all grown up too.
Hello, Senator.
Come to join your father's little operation?
It's just a fact/copy position, of course. First day.
A fact/copy girl, huh? Well, your father mentioned he was bringing on a new fact/copy girl. He neglected, however, to mention how beautiful she'd be. You would be. You're so beautiful, even as a little girl, I always
That's
thought.
enough, Finn.
Yes, of course.
Well, we won't keep you, Senator. It's a big day. I'm sure you'll have your hands full on the floor of the legislature, what with the fee hike vote and all.
Oh, they'll be full, Cladwell. And by this time tomorrow, I fully expect them to be full of cash.
Oh, they'll be full of cash, Senator. We'll all be full of cash, provided the vote comes through.
Oh, the vote will come through, Cladwell. It'll come through just as long as you will come through with the cash.
No worries there, Senator. Once the vote comes through, there'll be nothing else to come through but the cash.
No need to worry about the vote.
Fip, I think we understand each other.
Yes, well, goodbye.
Let's meet the staff. Staff! Staff, this here's my daughter and our newest fax/copy girl, Hope Cladwell. Hope Cladwell, the good people of You're in Good Company, or UGC, as it's known for short.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Hope.
Say a few words, Hope, darling.
Well, it's a great company, and I hope to make it even greater.
Well, that's absolutely right, Hope, dear. Absolutely right. For you see, ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago we came to the people of this community with a simple proposition. Look the other way while we run this company the way we see fit, and we will keep the pee off the street and the water in the ground. Hope here has come to join our little operation to help us keep that promise. So promise me that you'll treat her like the Cladwell she is, for one day she may be standing in the shoes you see me wearing today, the shoes I wore when I made that promise many years ago. I saw gray skies foreboding and cold. I saw gray skies and made them rain gold. Now those skies aren't so bleak to behold. They're still gray, but they pay for your salaries tenfold. I took this town that formerly stank. I took this town and made it smell swank. I made flushing mean flush at the bank. I'm the man with the plan, and so who should you thank?
Home!
Mr. Cladwell, we're so thankful for that bank full of dough. You're a Toreador, and this cash that you gore. Could we hope for much more? We really doubt it.
You may be right now.
Mr. Cladwell, you've got riches, which is just what we need. We say hail to you, the Duke of the Ducats.
I can bring in bucks by the bucket.
You're the master, you're making money.
Faster still than bees making honey.
You're Mr. Cladwell.
Gosh, Daddy, I never realized large monopolizing corporations could be such a force for good in the world.
Few do.
All those coins that we take from the throng end up here where those coins all belong. Lots of coins make our company strong.
Charging fees as we please is our right. It's not wrong.
We're not greedy as some make us seem. We need funds for our big research team.
Burning lab coats and test tubes with steam.
What it shows, no one knows, but hey, still we can dream.
Mr. Cladwell, finding answers, doing answers of doubt.
That's my dad!
Your ambitions are high, but your humble is high. What a wonderful guy, we simply love you.
You're making me blush now.
Yet unpretentious,
fancy-free, so conscientious,
wise but trendy, tough as a mountain.
Goodness flows from you like a fountain. You're Mr.
Cladwell!
Gosh, Daddy, they certainly do seem to adore you. So why do I feel so conflicted?
Nonsense. Did I send you to the most expensive university in the world to teach you how to feel conflicted? Or to learn how to manipulate the great masses of people?
To learn how to manipulate great masses of people, Daddy.
Which is exactly what we'll do. Now get faxing.
And copying.
And, welcome home.
$538, just a few more.
Well, hello there, little Sally. Awfully late for a little girl to be out and about. Especially on a night like tonight.
Oh, just trying to scrape together a few coins before the late night rush is all. Got one to spare?
Sure, little Sally, I'm in a good mood tonight.
Gee, thanks. Say, Officer Lockstock, I was thinking, we don't spend much time on hydraulics, do we?
Hydraulics, little Sally?
You know, hydraulics, hydration, irrigation, or just plain old laundry. Seems to me that with all the talk of water shortage and drought and whatnot, we might spend some time on those things too. After all, a dry spell would affect hydraulics too, you know.
It would, little Sally, but how shall I put it? Sometimes, in a musical, it's better to focus on one big thing rather than a lot of little things. The audience tends to be much happier that way, and it's easier to write.
One big thing, huh?
That's right, little Sally.
Oh, then why not hydraulics?
Run along, little Sally. Wouldn't want you miss last call. Ms. Pennywise won't hold the gate forever, you know.
Oh, yeah, right. Thanks for the coin. Bye.
What a night.
Everything cleaned up all right, Mr. Merrill?
Sure. Same as always. Did you hear him scream, though, Mr. Lockstock?
Old man strong?
All the way down to Urinetown.
Oh, yes. I heard him, Mr. Burrow. But then they all seem to scream at the end now, don't they? As the long journey into exile comes to a close and the spires of Urinetown peak above the horizon. They do scream then, Mr. Burrow. They most certainly do.
I suppose I thought he might be different somehow.
Different?
Old man Strong. Always seemed a bit tougher than the rest. I was hoping he might, I don't know, surprise us somehow.
If there's one thing I've learned in my many years of enforcing the laws of this city, it's that the journey down to Urinetown offers no surprises, not even from the very toughest amongst us. On that journey, expect only the expected. Oh, it's a hard, cold tumble of a journey, worthy of a gurney, a bumble down, a slapped face, smacked with a mace, certain to the base is a stumble down. It's a path that leads you only one place, horrible to retrace, a crumble down, a hard, cold tumble of a journey, jumble of a journey to Urinetown. Julie Cassidy went to a field behind a tree, saw there was no one who could see her pee.
But me!
And Jacob Rosenblum thought he was safe up in his room. Didn't know the jars he left up there would obligate a trip to Urinetown. And there are those who think it's vicious,
Overly malicious.
a bunch of brutes, but it's we who gather for the people.
Tavern to the steeple.
Lawful fruits, our task, bring a little order.
Swindle out a hoarder.
From what he loots, as the book says, certainly a season.
Trample out a treason.
With hobnail boots, Roger Roosevelt kept a cup below his belt. Cup ran over when he knelt. He smelt.
We dealt.
And Josephine, old man strong, held her pee for much too long. Hoped her son might bail her out. Her guess was good, but also wrong. Well, the years passed, all lived in a jungle, scooping out a bungle, nature's bowl. Life of constant deprivation, certain aggravation took its toll. Soon learned power of the truncheon, organized the function, king to pawn. So, if peace is what you're after, you're in town's the rafter to hang it on.
Julie Cassidy.
Jacob Rosenblum.
Roger
Jacob Rosenblum.
Julie Cassidy.
Joseph, old man strong.
Don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them, don't be like them. It's a hard, cold tumble of a journey, worthy of a gurney, a bumble down, a slap face, smack with a mace, certain to the base is a stumble down. It's a path that leads you only one place, horrible to retrace, a crumble down, a hard, cold tumble of a journey, jumble of a journey to Urinetown.
Well, off you go then, boys, and happy hunting.
Yes, so have you made plans for your journey yet?
To Urinetown?
Rio, of course.
Oh! Ah, yes, Rio. Well, I had to squeeze Gladwell a bit tighter than usual for our monthly payoffs, extortion fees, money bribes, and such. But...
Caution, Mr. Lockstock. It would seem we're no longer alone.
Well, I'll be.
If I'm not mistaken, that there's his daughter.
So it is! And all grown up, too. Miss Gladwell, a little late for you to be out, don't you think?
Oh, hello, officers.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were on a late night behind the bushes to relieve yourself for free kind of walk,
Oh, no, officers. I'm just coming home from work. First day.
Long hours.
Just like us.
There's some kind of big vote down at the legislature tonight. Plenty of faxing to do.
And copying, I imagine.
Oh, yes, and copying.
I must say, Miss Gladwell, your father mentioned the size and purity of your heart. He neglected, however, to mention the size and purity of your beauty.
Does beauty have a size, officer?
In some countries. I'd take care on these streets late at night, Miss Gladwell. There's no telling what some people wouldn't do for a few coins.
Especially these days. What with the new fee hikes and all.
Oh, I'm not afraid of people, officers.
Oh, no?
Not really. Everyone has a heart, you see. As long as you know that, you need never fear a soul.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Even criminals?
Even criminals.
Even policemen?
What? Bobby Strong?
Out a bit late, don't you think?
Out late taking care of another late night rush is all. There's talk of more fee hikes. People are getting edgy.
Are they? Well, I'm glad to hear you are otherwise engaged. Wouldn't want to put you under suspicion for taking a late night behind the bushes.
I don't do that anymore, officers. Not while I work for Penny, I don't.
But you still need to keep your head out of the clouds now, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
What he means is you're a good boy, Bobby Strong. See that you don't end up like your father.
And how did my father end up?
We're off. Our work's never done. Good night.
Good night, officers.
Good night, Bobby.
You were rather brave with them.
I don't care for policemen. Not those two, anyways.
Policemen protect the peace.
Do they?
Usually.
Didn't I see you down by the amenity this morning?
That was me. I was rushing off to work. First day.
Find your way all right?
The gleaming tower on the hill? Couldn't miss it.
Beautiful.
It's rather shiny, that's true enough.
You really believe everyone has a heart?
I do.
Because mine feels awful cold just now.
Cold?
Or empty. One of the two.
Not because of me, I hope.
Oh, no. Because of something I did.
Bobby! Reason with the woman. I'm a little short this morning.
No shorter than yesterday, unless I've grown.
Or rather, something I didn't do.
If it feels cold, then it must still be there, don't you think?
Unless there's a vacuum where it used to be.
A vacuum? In your chest? It sounds so implausible.
I did something wrong this morning is all I'm trying to say. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
The vacuum?
My action. I let someone down that I love dearly. I feel real bad about it.
Well, maybe that's nature's way of telling you that now's the time to lift someone up.
Really?
Sure.
Did you mean what you said? About everyone having a heart?
Well, sure I did. Do you think you'd be feeling as bad as you do if you didn't have a heart?
I don't know. I suppose not.
Of course you wouldn't. Because then you'd be dead. When darkness surrounds you and you lose your way, you have your own compass that turns night to day. And it's even with you before you depart. Be still, hear it beating, it's leading
follow my heart. But to where?
To wherever your heart tells you to go.
Even there?
Even to the clouds, if that's what your heart commands. What is it saying now?
I don't know. I don't know how to listen to my heart.
You have to listen carefully. Here, let me try.
Do you?
Oh, there it is. It's saying, we all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of water for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No meanness or sorrow, just cleanness tomorrow. If only you follow your heart. You see there, Bobby? Even your heart knows you should follow your heart.
Peace and joy, plenty of water. I guess I do want those things.
There's something else your heart was saying. Maybe something I shouldn't have heard.
There was?
I think so. It was barely audible, but I definitely heard something.
Well, what was it?
Let me try again. Maybe I can make it out this time. There it is. So faint. It's saying, follow into the open air, far from squalor and noise. Follow, someone is waiting there. Someone who shares all your hopes and your joys. Someone is waiting there. Why, my heart was saying those exact words just the other day.
It was?
Sure it was. Squalor and noise, hopes and joys. It was telling me about all those things.
I didn't know two hearts could speak as one.
I didn't either. Until now. Here. Listen.
Someday I'll meet someone whose heart joins with mine. Aortas and arteries all intertwined. They'll beat so much stronger than they could apart. 8 chambers of muscle to hustle the love in our heart.
Love is kind and considerate. Love is peaceful and fair. Love can creep up so suddenly. When you least think of it, your love is there. We all want a world filled with peace and with joy, with plenty of justice for each girl and boy. That bright shining world is just waiting to start. No anger or badness, just laughter and gladness. If only I follow your heart. Well, good night.
Bobby. Bobby Strong.
Good night, Bobby Strong.
And good night.
Hope.
Good night, Hope. I won't forget what you said about the clouds and my heart.
And I won't forget what you said about the laughter and the gladness. Wait a minute. When can I see you again?
In this darkness, I'm afraid you can't see me at all. But a bright shining world is waiting to start. I can feel it. Come to amenity number 9 tomorrow. I'll show it to you.
She loves him, doesn't she, Officer Lockstock?
Sure she does, little Sally. He's the hero of the show. She has to love him.
Yeah, everyone loves Bobby Strong. What's What's it like, Officer Lockstock?
What's what like, little Sally?
You're in town.
Oh, I can't tell you that, little Sally.
Why not?
Because it's a secret. That's why. Its power depends on mystery. I can't just blurt it out like, there is no Urinetown. We just kill people. No. The information must be oozed out slowly until it bursts forth in one mighty cathartic moment somewhere in Act 2, with everybody singing and things like that.
Oh, I get it.
Hey, well, I should be going. It's time for the next scene.
The next morning at the amenity, when the new fee hikes are announced?
Ah ha ha, that's the one. So long for now, little Sally, and keep your head down.
And so, with this piece of paper, the UGC awards amenity number 9, the first of our new and entirely legal fee hikes, which we hope you will all honor and enjoy. Of course, no one knows better than the good people at Urine Good Company how difficult times are, but research into finding the long-term solutions we need is expensive. So, for the time being, our decision is firm, and we look forward to going to Rio with our new profits. We look forward to finding lasting solutions and things like that. Good luck, Miss Pennywise, and see you in, you know where.
You can't do this to us, Mrs. Pennywise. It'll be off to Urinetown for the lot of us sooner or later if you do.
And it'll be off to Urinetown for me if I don't. Now get in line and have your money ready. The new fee hike money, that is.
Miss Pennywise!
Bobby Strong, where the hell have you been?
Sorry I'm late, Miss Pennywise. I was up all night thinking is all.
Up all night thinking, is it? You work here now, Bobby. You don't need to go in the bushes anymore.
I wasn't.
Like father, like son, that's what I say. Now let's get to work.
But it was about my father that I was thinking, Miss Pennywise. About what happened to him yesterday. About what's happening to all of us.
He broke the law yesterday, Bobby, and that's the end of it.
But what if the law is wrong?
What did you say?
I said, what if the law is wrong, Miss Pennywise? What if all this is wrong?
Wrong? You've got a sweet-looking head, Bobby. A sweet-looking head. But you keep it up there in the clouds day after day after day, and it's gotta come down from there. You hear me? Get that head out of the clouds, Bobby Strong. You get it out of the clouds!
Off in the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
All right, folks, you know the drill.
Gleaming and radiant, it's what I'll keep my eyes on.
The same as it's always been.
As the world turns to face the sun and start another day, it suddenly occurs to me that maybe we can find another way. Look at the sky, full of hope and promise. It's a shining ideal how I reel when I look at the sky.
Now who's first?
I am.
Ma!
We'll take your fee now, Mrs. Strong. The improved fee, that is.
Daily we make them pay their nickels, dimes, and quarters.
But this is all I have, Mrs. Pennywise.
Daily we break them, 'cause we have to follow orders.
Haven't you enough, Mrs. Strong?
And we keep filling money bags with broken lives and dreams. But what's it for? I can't ignore these black immoral profit-making schemes. Look at the sky. High above this madness, here below feel our shame. It must stop in the name of the sky.
The fee is the law, Bobby Strong.
And what if there was a new law in town, Miss Pennywise? A new law that didn't come from any voting process or elected body or a process of judicial review, but a brand new law that came from an organ. That's right, a muscular, blood-pumping organ, like this one. right here.
A muscular organ?
Can't you see it, Miss Pennywise? Well, if this one's too small for you, why not try this one on for size?
It's blinding me!
Look at the sky. There's a great big heart there. There's a heart in the sky. There just is. Don't ask why, it's the sky.
Don't do this, Bobby. You'll regret it.
Oh, I don't think so. Come on, Ma. This one's on the house. For everyone.
Hooray!
Forever!
Your heart knows all things great and true.
The things mere brains can never know.
Your heart points to the great big blue.
Where the people's allegiance must go.
Tell me where.
Look at the sky.
Look at the sky.
That's our inspiration.
Look at the
We
sky.
sing if we shine, we begin when we look at the sky.
Bobby, what's to become of you? What's to become of us all?
Look at the sky.
In the distance, there's a beautiful horizon.
It's a white, white cloud made of fire in the sky.
In the sky.
You'll be off to Rio then, I imagine?
Already got my ticket.
Good work on the floor of the legislature, Fip. It was touch and go there for a while, I understand.
Well, your pieces of Rio slideshow changed their mind soon enough. Just like I changed my mind many years ago. Gladwell, I wish I never met you, Cladwell Cladwell.
Sorry to interrupt, Daddy. I just wanted to make sure you got your morning faxes.
Well, I hope. You're absolutely glowing.
It would seem the office work agrees with her, with the faxing and all.
And the copying.
Oh, yes, the copying. You're a good girl, oh, Cladwell. I used to be one before I met your father.
A good girl?
You heard me. 622, 623, just a few more.
Daddy, can I ask you a question?
Sure, Hope, darling. What is it?
Do you believe in love?
Love? Why do you ask?
Just wondering. I met this boy, you see.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Cladwell. We've got a little problem.
Caldwell. Long time no see.
Ms. Pennywise?
Anyway, it's about the public amenity. Number 9, sir. The people have rioted.
Rioted?
They're peeing for free, Caldwell. I tried to stop them.
Custodian is refusing to take people's money, sir. A young man by the name of Bobby Strong.
Bobby Strong?
Mm-hmm. They've rescinded the Public Health Act.
And the Water Preservation Act.
Can they do that?
Strictly symbolic, sir. The crowd gathered is an unthinkably small percentage of the population as a whole.
What's happening, Daddy? I don't understand.
I wouldn't expect a good and pure heart like yours to understand.
Mr. Barrow and I are ready, Mr. Cladwell. Just give us the word.
What did I tell you, Cladwell? It's a hurricane out there, and I have a very important plane to catch. Excuse me.
Flip, you're not going anywhere. Not until we nip this unpleasantness in the bud.
Nip? How so?
You're Cladwell, Hope. What would you do if the very foundation of your life's work were threatened by the rabble-rousing son of a convicted criminal?
Look deep into his heart and try to understand what made it pound so angrily.
Angry, you say? No one gets angry with me. Not without a beating.
A beating? Oh, Daddy, beating people is wrong.
Life is a beating. The sooner you learn that, the better.
Then life is wrong.
Embrace it. I have.
Life should be beautiful.
Life is many things. Look deeper. You'll see it. I do. I see it everywhere. A little bunny in the meadow is nibbling grass without a care. He's so delightful as he hops for you. You say, "Hi, bunny," and he stops for you. You pull your trigger, and he drops for you. Goodbye, Bunny Boo. Hello, Rabbit Stew. Get me, boys.
You tell 'em, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the stew. Don't be the dinner. You have better things to do. It ain't no joke. That's why it's funny. So take your cue. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
But Daddy, we're talking about people, not animals.
People are animals, Hope dear.
Animals with huge incisors and big floppy feet?
Look closely. You see them. I do. I see them everywhere. A little bunny at a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Our little bunny didn't plan ahead. Poor bunny simply hasn't got the bread. He begs for mercy but gets jail instead. Hoss and feathers in the air as the bunny gets the chair. See the moral, people?
Clear as day, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the dope. Don't be the loser. You're much better than that, Hope. You're born to power. You're in the money. Advice to you. Engrave the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
A little bunny at a toll booth?
You heard me.
But Daddy, bunnies don't drive cars.
Oh, don't they?
No, actually, I don't think they do.
Live long enough, Hope dear. You see many things.
Even a daughter doubting her father?
A little bunny in a shoebox. He thinks he's found a brand new home. So snug and cozy on your closet floor. And then you open up your closet door. Now what's that bunny in my closet for? With a mallet and some clippers, you find out new bunny slippers! Grasp the message, staff!
Right behind you, boss.
Don't be the bunny. Don't be the shoe. You don't get stepped on, no, the one who steps is you. You're stepping up to where it's sunny. Step on the poor. Don't be the bunny. Don't be the bunny.
One at a time! One at a time! Everyone will get a turn.
Here's some cash, Bobby. Just for you.
Keep your cash, friend, and relieve yourself in happiness.
A busy day so far. Busiest on record if your books are right. How's the urinal holding out?
A little spillage, nothing to be concerned about. The people are happy, that's the main thing.
Police!
Run!
Wait, please, everyone, remain calm!
It'll take a lot of explaining to keep us calm, Bobby Strong.
We've taken control of this amenity, officers. The people here pee for free.
That's my amenity, officers. I want all these people taken away.
Officer Lockstock, what's happening?
Why, it's the Act 1 finale, little Sally. This is where Cladwell arrives to snuff out the uprising. It's a big song and dance number involving the entire cast.
snuff out the uprising, but what about Bobby's dreams?
Well now, little Sally, dreams only come true in happy musicals and a few Hollywood movies, and this certainly isn't either one of those. No, dreams are meant to be crushed. It's nature's way.
This may not be a happy musical, Officer Lockstock, but it's still a musical, and when a little girl has been given as many lines as I have, there's still hope for dreams.
Bobby?
Hope?
What are you doing, Bobby? I told you to follow your heart, not seize an amenity.
I did follow my heart, Hope. Thanks to you.
The amenity won't take much more of this uprising, Caldwell. Bobby's a sweet boy, but not sweet enough to sweeten that spillage. Not by a long shot.
The amenity will take as much as it has to, Miss Pennywise. The days of deprivation are over for these people.
Hooray!
The days of deprivation have just begun if this madness continues a moment longer.
Sure, Mr. Gladwell. That's what you've been saying for 20 years. And for 20 years, we've waited for the long-term solutions that never came. Well, we're done waiting for you, see? For a new day has dawned today, a day of hope and happiness, when the idea of human dignity is more than just a forgotten notion, but a living, breathing reality. A day, this day, when the people pee for free, because the people are free!
Hooray!
Free, people are free. How can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
Free, people are free. How can a fee enslave us? See how we can be free from the chains he gave us. We're suffering now, such lives of sorrow. Don't give us tomorrow, just give us today.
From every hill, every steeple, ring out the anthem of the people, making a new way, breaking the clouds of gray to sing of today. Sing of today. Sing of today. Sing today. Sing today. Sing today.
Perhaps best to stay back with your father, Hope, dear. The police will want to charge soon.
Your father?
Charge? Daddy, these people need understanding, not brutality.
On the contrary, Hope dear, a little brutality is exactly what these people need. Officer Lockstock!
Daddy, wait. He only wants the people to be happy.
Happy, you say? Happy? So you want happy Mr. Strong? Did you say happy Mr. Strong? If they pee today, I'm sure they'll be as happy as a pup. With no rules and no more fees to pay, things would be looking up. But too bad the water that we share could fit inside a cup. What of tomorrow, Mr. Strong?
But what of today?
But what of tomorrow, Mr. Strong? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong. Our resources are as fragile as a newborn baby's skull. With your actions, you could gut a child and leave a lifeless hole. Could it be you're so short-sighted, so insensitive, so dull? Think of tomorrow, Mr. Strong.
What of today? You are wrong, Mr. Strong. You and your socialistic wrong. If the people be for freedom, push the system to the brink. If today the village tell us how tomorrow will not sink.
If it's you and me now, Mr. Strong, which one of us will blink? I say it's you, Mr. Strong, for on the subject of tomorrow, you are wrong! Officer Lockstock, prepare your man.
Everyone into the amenity! We'll be relatively safer there.
Oh, Bobby, why didn't you tell me you were going to start a revolution?
Maybe for the same reason you didn't tell me you were a Cladwell.
I'm the same girl I was last night.
The girl last night would have joined us by now, Hope.
I can't fight against my father, Bobby.
And I can't not fight against him. So you can join us or you can stand aside.
Stand aside?
You heard me.
Bobby, think you're standing on the brink. You'll be arrested soon, perhaps as soon as noon. And I could never bear to see you taken where the guilty peers meet the toilet judgment
You
seat.
said to follow your heart. Here's where my heart leads. Now I'll do my part to banish all needs. You made me to see fantastically clear. When people be free, we've nothing to fear.
Yeah, but now we'll find a way somehow to help the people pee without a hefty fee. But if you must persist being an anarchist, my father's son will see you sent away from me.
It's our child. Sing today, not tomorrow.
Bobby, you get your in time.
And their lives of sorrow. Today, sing today.
You've picked a fight you can't win today, Mr. Strong. Your rabble is no match for my men.
He's right, Bobby. They've got two men. And we're all so poor.
Now release the girl. It's time you faced your punishment like a man.
Release? No one's holding.
You can punish our bodies, Mr. Gladwell, but you can never punish our spirits.
Punish our bodies?
I never agreed to any punishment of my body.
Oh, punishment is all you'll ever know once you release the girl.
Bobby, help the terrorists do something, no matter what we do. We're in a real bad stew. This was an awful meeting that we've ever seen. Our look is their cue. A revolution's through. Bobby, please,
Last night your words were like seeds, and the sentences seemed mild. They grew into deeds. This riot's our child. The child is on fire. He's hot as the sun. They burn like fire.
You get your in time. Bobby, you get your in time.
And their lives of sorrow.
So what'll it be, Bobby?
Looks like we're in a real tight spot, doesn't it?
Your fellow revolutionaries seem to think so.
I suppose we should leave.
Oh, Bobby, they'll never let you leave now.
Not without you, they won't. That's why you're coming with us.
Coming with you? I told you, Bobby, I won't fight against my father.
And I told you I won't not fight against him.
But how can I come with you and not fight against my father? Unless... Oh, dear God, Bobby, no!
From every hill, every steeple, ring out the anthem of the people, making a new way, breaking the clouds of gray to sing of today, sing of today, sing of today, sing today, sing today, sing today. Keep your men back, Gladwell. We've got your daughter, and we're not letting her go.
Bobby, what are you...
We're walking out of here, Mr. Gladwell, and you're going to let us. That is, if you care about your daughter.
You're making a terrible mistake, Mr. Strong.
Let the girl go, Bobby. She's done nothing wrong.
Don't let go of the girl, and follow me.
Boss, what do we do?
Seize them!
No!
Don't let them get away!
Help me!
Help her!
Now run! Everybody run! Run for your lives! Run!
Well, that's the end of Act 1. As you can see, the rebel poor are making their getaway with Hope as a hostage. The rest of us have been thrown into confusion because we're all moving so damn slowly. So we don't get to catch them. Not yet. Enjoy intermission and see you shortly.